Right, welcome to another episode of Agile Conversations. Actually, that's what we called it. Yes, and I am Sam Adeshoga. I am a professional Scrum trainer and the principal coach at Valiot. Timmy.
Hi, this is Tim Takwa. I'm an accredited Kanban trainer, the lead trainer at Agile Matrix. Nice to
Right,
meet you all.
so yeah,
I
what did you
said
say?
nice to meet you all.
Oh, yes,
Welcome
yes,
to the
yes.
talk.
Nice to have you guys again. So we are going to be talking about the Agile Manifesto. I mean, people know about it, but I think it would be nice to just spend some minutes reflecting on Agile Manifesto. Timmy has done a lot of work in the Kanban world and Scrum world, and then just to see, what we both think about the Agile Manifesto. So, Timmy, we are uncovering better ways of developing software by doing it and helping others do it. Through this work, we have come to value. The first one is individuals and interactions over processes and tools. What do you think, Timmy?
I mean, the first part I want to point out before we even go to that, and I love so much, says we are uncovering. In other words, we haven't finished. It's an ongoing process that evolves as the context evolves, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the first one, like you said, talk about in real and interactions over processes and tools. What is the focus? When I heard that, what I heard the focus is that we are placing more emphasis on people,
Mm-hmm.
right, and process over processes and tools. The reason is when you look at it, the business needs are ever evolving, right? And people are able to adjust. Processes and tools are quite strict. There's a way this has to be done: A, B, C, D. But when you focus on the people that actually solve the problems, you're able to harvest the benefits of agility because as the context changes, I'm sure you experience it in your office where you have to adapt a new process. So, but that adaptation is driven by people. So if we spend more time focusing on the people, we'll get the best possible processes adapted to meet the
Mm.
context that changes. Because the reason why we are in the agile space, it's a complex adaptive space. So things are changing regularly. We have an idea what we want from A to B. We have an idea, but the process in between has to be able to evolve. But that is driven by people. So that's why
Okay.
we spend more time focusing on people
Yeah.
than processes and tools.
Yeah. Okay, great. One thing I like to say though, Timmy, is that the processes and the tools are important.
Oh, yes,
But
yes.
oftentimes people place a lot of emphasis on that. Oh, they want to be agile and they're thinking Jira. You even see that in job adverts, right? Jira, run a daily stand-up and whatnot, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And what I've tell people is that, like, for instance, let's take the Scrum framework. The Scrum framework should be optimized for individuals and interactions. So when you're in a daily Scrum, are you having adequate interactions between people? It's not a one-way conversation, not a manager
Mm-hmm.
speaking. So, for instance, daily Scrum is about the software developers coming together to have an interaction to plan for the next 24 hours. When you look at the sprint review, it's about the individuals and interactions between those individuals. So whoever is facilitating such events needs to ensure that you are optimizing for those interactions within each event. So you don't want to go to an event just for the fun of it, but ensure that one, you get everybody speaking and
Yeah.
everyone is comfortable to speak. So that's the way I interpret that to people. Were you going to add anything else to that?
No. I think you're spot on because when you look at it in the end, it is about the people, right?
Mhm.
Because like you rightly said, Jira, right? Now, for some of us that started way back in the day, there was Rally, there was Target Process. There's always something that will come up eventually.
Yeah.
Monday.com is rearing its head. ADO has come up. So if we focus on that alone, we've lost it because those
Mhm.
things will always change. They will evolve. They will adapt.
Yes.
But it's the
Yes.
people that drive the adaptation. So yeah,
Yes.
very true.
Absolutely. You know what I say as well before we run into the next one is the first agile project I worked on, we had no tools. It was paper, a whiteboard, and that was it. That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
we
yeah,
had
yeah.
stories on just one card at the back, some acceptance criteria, and that's it.
Yeah,
Just the
yeah, true,
people
true.
having conversations around those requirements. The second one is working software over comprehensive documentation. What do you think?